Chapter 5 Reproduction in Animals. All animals have a lifespan. They grow up, become old, and then die. For life to go on, all living things reproduce for their own kind. The process by which the living things produce young ones of their own kind is called reproduction. Different animals reproduce in different ways. On the basis of reproduction, animals are divided into two groups: animals that lay eggs and animals that give birth to young ones. Animals that lay eggs. Animals reproduce by laying eggs. The eggs are kept in a warm place, or the parent animal sits on the eggs to keep them warm. Once they are matured, the young ones hatch out. Birds, reptiles, frogs, fish, insects, and crabs are some well-known animals that lay eggs. Structure of an egg. An egg has a thin and hard protective shell called eggshell. It contains a yellow yolk which is surrounded by white jelly-like liquid called albumin. The chick growing inside the egg receives its food from albumin. The growing chick is called embryo. The embryo develops into a chick only when the egg is kept warm. Birds. All birds reproduce by laying eggs. The parent birds sit on the eggs to keep them warm. This period is called incubation. When the chicks are fully grown, they break the shell and come out. This is called hatching. Insects. Insects also lay eggs. Insects like houseflies and butterflies have 4 stages of development, while insects like cockroaches have only 3 stages of development. The larva of a cockroach is known as a nymph. The egg of a butterfly or housefly develops into a worm-like larva. This larva is called a caterpillar in the case of a butterfly, and a maggot in the case of a housefly. The caterpillar feeds on leaves and grows. After some time, it spins a cocoon around itself. In this state, it is called a pupa. Later, when the pupa opens, an adult butterfly comes out of it. The maggot feeds on garbage and then crawls to a cool place. There, it transforms into a pupa. The adult housefly comes out of the pupa. Amphibians. Animals such as fish and frogs lay their eggs in water. The young frog that comes out of the egg is called a tadpole. The tadpole lives in water and grows into an adult frog. See the picture. Aquatic animals. A fish lays thousands of eggs in water. Baby fish hatch out of the eggs, but many of the eggs and baby fish are eaten by big fish. Their eggs are not covered with the shells. They are surrounded by a jelly-like substance which protects them from the water and from enemies. A baby fish is called a fry. Reptiles. Reptiles such as crocodiles, snakes, lizards, and turtles lay eggs on the ground. They do not sit on the eggs to keep them warm. The eggs are warmed by the sun and hatch into young ones. These are not protected by the parents. Many of them get eaten up by other animals. Mammals. There are some animals which do not lay eggs. They reproduce young ones, babies, and produce milk to feed them. They are called mammals. Most mammals have hair on their bodies. These animals, mothers, carry their babies within their wombs till they are fully developed to be born. Cats, cows, dogs, monkeys, and human beings are mammals. Bats which fly in the air are also mammals. Whales and dolphins which look like fish also give birth to their babies. They are also mammals. Points to remember. Reproduction is a process by which living things produce their young ones, babies. Some animals lay eggs from which babies hatch out after a short time. Birds, insects, reptiles, fish and snails lay eggs. Animals that give birth to young ones are called mammals. Mammals produce milk to feed their young ones.